Hello Assassins, welcome to more Revelations in the Assassin's Creed Revelations adventure. On our last adventure we had just sort of stopped our enemy, the Templar leader Prince Ahmed. Or technically we didn't stop him, he was stopped by the new Sultan. But we kind of helped. I mean, we did die a few times, but we kind of helped. But that's that. And now what we're doing is we've retrieved the keys and now we're doing a homecoming. Ezio and Sophia have arrived at Masayaf after many weeks of travel. Time to open the library.
This way. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up, then set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? Come, we must hurry. You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision? To live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades,
Over here.
I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
Aww. Cool. You say Altair brought us up. No, he was kind of reborn by Al-Mualim. There's probably even someone before him, but I'm not sure. But, you know, these things happen. Right, let's do this then. Let's go to the library and see what we can do. After it loads up. Walk with Sophia to the library door. Oh, we're finally going to see what's inside. I hope they let us go inside. Are you ready for this, Sophia? He who seeketh knowledge shall find it behind a door made of strong metal. Here we go.
The end of the road.
Use Masaf keys to complete the puzzle to unlock the door. Right then, interact with the door. Let's...
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio.
Bit of flirting there, I think. Right, I have no idea how to do this. Alright, let's get a hint, see what it says.
Did Altair leave behind any clues? Perhaps something only those with heightened senses can see.
Yeah, I think I've got it. I looked at that before. Yeah, you might have saw me count them all. But there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this eagle. It's called Eagle Sense. I'm going to put all my money on the fact that... No! I remember now. How do I rotate it? That's it. Look at that. You have to put them in the right order as well. That one goes here. Ah, that's it. Think I solved it. Hold on, knowledge. You will soon be mine. Because knowledge is power. But he who increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Oh damn, we're going in. Cover me, Sophia, I'm going in. Oh. What could Altair have put down here? I like how they're playing the original music from the first game. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? The library. Empty. What is this? There's no knowledge here.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
How cool is that? Oh, that's great. Just the old bones of Altair. Oh, with his moth-eaten, tattered clothes. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, it's the best thing ever.
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
Beautiful. Instead of a vault, you could also say a tomb.
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Who were the ones who came before? What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria. Maria? Where are you? Where is she?
Gone, Father. You do not remember? She's gone.
This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I like as well as it's like a council as well with all the chairs around in a circle. It's just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful and I love it. favourite part of this game, I think, definitely. Right, now what's this?
If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Zipango or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Sit a moment and rest. Yes, now if you remember in Assassin's Creed 1, Desmond said to Warren Vidic, he says, "Oh, if you're looking for the apple, look, well, it looks like it's a MSAF." And he's like, "Oh, we found that, Mr. Miles. That's that one. That's the one from the first game. The one that... Actually, did it... Has actually got one right now? Is it actually got an apple right now? I can't remember. Because he sent one to Cyprus. No, he didn't. Was the one in Cyprus? I'm getting confused. But basically, there's two. There's two apples of Edens. And I always try to remember which one is which, but I think this is the one that was destroyed by the modern day Templars. That's what I remember. I'll clarify it when it's important again. Right, let's sit down and relax. I love the juxtaposition there, where it sort of fades out from the old and into the new, which is technically old as well. But oh, I love it. I love it. I love this sequence. It's like the history and lore behind the Creed. Oh, be still, my beating heart. Oh, great. Yeah, and if you saw... Oh, it's over there. And if you remember what he said about, go and live your life, he said that to Dareem. It's actually the message. Well, actually, no, I'll say it in a minute. I think it's better explained in a second or so.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening. I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. But I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we, who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries. Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Oh, it's cool. It's like breaking the fourth wall.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise, and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
Fantastic!
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words. Pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me? Son?
I know what we need to do.
Oh my god, it's so good. Ah, it's great. Oh, I completely forgot about that whole those who came before stuff in this game. I thought it was in the next one. Oh my god, it's so good. Is there any talking? No? Oh, it's beautiful though, isn't it? Oh, I love it. Oh, so much to talk about as well. Right. So I said about the message, shortly before I picked up the apple, that the message that he said to his son, Dareem Altair, he said that, that was beautiful, where he said that, you know, go and live your life. That is the message that Altair is trying to tell with those keys, and it's the message that Ezio already knows and tells Desmond himself as well, that obviously you can keep fighting until a fight, but there's no end. You know, when does the next fight begin? And then when will one fight end and the next one start? It never ends. So it's like, you know, don't let it sort of stop you from having your life. And then if you actually go now and watch Assassin's Creed Embers, what's it called? It's the last one. Assassin's Creed something or other. What's it called? Assassin's Creed. Basically, it's the last chapter in Ezio's story. Like, you never see Ezio in a game again. Well, not particularly anyway. Is it Embers? I think it's Embers, actually. I think it is actually Embers, yeah. Yeah, if you go search on YouTube, search Assassin's Creed Embers, it's set after this game. It's just Ezio's story, and it just finishes it. It shows you something about Ezio, but it's fantastic. And he actually has, you know, he's retired from the assassin life. He's now had a family, and it's just obviously the little bits that follow up after that, and it's just so good. And it's just like, yeah, it's like, I think it's on YouTube. I think illegally it's on YouTube, but you can also buy it as well. But it's just so good. Go and watch it. It's great. But it's all about that message of having a life, because, you know, he who increaseth knowledge, increaseth sorrow. Because obviously, the more you learn, the more you have to keep fighting, and it's the more you do it. And if you just need to stop, you know, just relax and just enjoy life, like he told his son Dareem. And it's just like, it's so good, so great, so fantastic. Right, what else? Reconstructing Ireland. What's going on? I'm guessing because it got deleted, and now it's being refreshed. It's like when you delete your cache on a computer. And now we can go back in as well. Oh. But it's just beautiful. So much stuff happened. Like I said about the world destroyed, we knew the world had been destroyed before, and they tried to fix it. And the Grand Temple, the thing where we were trying to get to in modern day times and all the other times, Grand Temple's where we're trying to go. That's where we're at right now. It's in North America. So Assassin's Creed 3 is going to be based in well, at least in modern day terms, in North America. What else happened as well? I'm trying to think. The World Destroyed, that was quite cool, and that cutscene as well. Wow, I don't remember that at all. But I love the costumes. Like the girl that was holding the baby, like she had that little cape thing. It looked like amazing. It's great costumes. What else happened? I'm trying to break through everything at once. The fact that Ezio acknowledged Desmond as well, that was just fantastic. A nice sort of way to end this game. I think that's about it. But no, yeah, so beautiful. But yeah, what's going to happen now? That's what we get on to right now. So now that Assassin's Creed Revelations is finished, we're going to move some games around for those of you that are release watchers. A Fable Adventure, Fable Anniversary, is going to now be Monday, Wednesday and Friday. And then we're going to start a new Let's Play on the Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's going to be Bioshock 2. Played the first one. Going to play the second one now. Find out what happens. But what's going to happen immediately is, because this is finishing on a Wednesday, well, it should be a Wednesday. Had a few troubles with releasing stuff this last week, so it might not be a Wednesday. But in the terms of succession, this should be out on Wednesday. So what's going to happen now is I'm going to have Assassin's Creed Revelations on the Monday. Tuesday would be the Fable. And Wednesday will be this one right now. Should be. I know it's not, probably not, but should be. And then from there, it should be Bioshock 2 tomorrow. And then Fable on the Friday. But because I don't want to just record half an hour of Bioshock 2. I need to record like the proper full week's worth. So Fable will be on Thursday as it was going to be, and it will also be on the Friday as well. So there'll be 3 episodes of... Well, yeah, it'll be the same amount of episodes. It'll be 3 of Fable and then 2 of Assassin's Creed. So there's still the same amount of episodes, just moved around slightly. But that's what's going to happen. So the next Tuesday will be Bioshock 2, and that's what's going to happen. But if you're wondering when the next Assassin's Creed is going to be playing, because like I said, I am playing all the Assassin's Creed games. I'm trying to get to that goal of finishing them so that I can play them as soon as they release. Because that's the main goal here. I'm just going to pop over to my pinboard and have a look at my list of games I'm going to be doing. Right, so where's Bioshock 2? Okay, there it is. Oh, sorry, Charles got dead. There we go, sorry. Yeah, so that's cool. Right then, so basically every third Let's Play I do is usually an Assassin's Creed one. And when I say third, I mean Assassin's Creed, this one, Revelations, then it was Fable, then it's going to be Bioshock, then it's going to be the next one. So yeah, the 3 Let's Plays in between all the Assassin's Creed games that I do on my Let's Plays. So that means Fable's one of them, Bioshock 2 is going to be the next one, and there's going to be one more after that as well. I'm not going to say what it is yet, because personally I don't know what it is. It was going to be something, but I don't think it's going to be released in time. It's going to be a new release game. So I might have to change it around a little bit. But yeah, after I've done... I actually think. So what's going to be finished first? Bioshock 2 or Fable? Actually, it doesn't make a difference, does it? Right, think about it this way. When Fable is finished, and Assassin's Creed, Fable and Bioshock 2 is finished, I'll start Assassin's Creed 3. And that's number 3, like proper number 3, because obviously, like I said, 1 is Altair, 2 is Ezio's trilogy, and then 3 is a new character, and then it goes straight to 4, or I think there's one, actually there's one before 4, it's Liberation, it's not the guy from Assassin's Creed 3, because Ezio's story is finished now, we're never going to see Ezio again. Maybe references, maybe glimpses, never going to be a playable character again, unless they change it from this point forward, I'm not sure, but I doubt it very much, like. Yes, there's a new one there. So yes, and obviously it's Assassin's Creed 3. Like I said, it's a new place, new setting, new timeline. Not new timeline, new time. And then new assassin. It's going to be fantastic. And there's one thing in there that I really dislike. I think I've mentioned about this stuff before. But my favourite part of Assassin's Creed, because this is why I love Assassin's Creed. That cutscene you've just seen today perfectly sums up what I like about Assassin's Creed. It's not just sci-fi. It is sci-fi, but it's not just sci-fi. It's sci-fi. It's history. It's adventure. It's everything that I love. You know, I love history. I love sci-fi, and it's just perfectly combines them into a lovely package. It's like yes. And I love the modern day stuff. Sorry, that bit was a bit pointless, but it was kind of linked. But I love the modern day stuff, and one of those things gets cancelled in. Assassin's Creed 3, sort of, and it's like, don't like it at all, and I'm really sad that they did it, but, you know, we'll see how it goes, but that's that. So then, I think that's about it then. I really need to stop this clip again. It's at 28 minutes, and that is well too long for my video recording to be going on, because I only record it for 20 minutes, and it's 29 already, so this video file is probably going to corrupt. If it does, that is a massive kick in the pants, because I can't do anything. I'll have to record it using Fraps, and I don't want to do that. So I might just quickly do this. So if you see a jump in time, I apologise. Should have done that earlier. I do need to sync it up. If I try and do one where so if I say special tests specialists, I'll say special when it goes up to top. Special. Cool. That's when it sort of starts to fade out. Perfect. Synced it. But yeah, really like Assassin's Creed Revelations. I don't like some changes they made to this. Like, I feel like it's definitely not the best one. I think 2 and Brotherhood were like the pinnacle of it, and then it sort of goes down, and then it raises again after 3 in Black Flag, and then from then on, I think it's a bit mediocre. I've never played anything past Black Flag. Well, I haven't played Black Flag, or Liberation. Is it Liberation? What's it called? It's the one with is it Aveline? I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm going to be doing those ones as well, because that's on PS3, so... I'm doing all the Assassin's Creed games I can. I would do the DS ones and the PSP one, but I can't, because I don't know how to record that. But I don't. No. Oh well. Right. Just waiting for it to end now, but yeah, it's a good game. Good game. Good game. And even though I split that last episode shorter, this video is still 30 minutes long. It's probably going to be longer anyway. Arthur Hayden. Oh, Holden, sorry. Eleanor Noble. Eliza Jane Schneider. Nadia Verrucci. Motion capture teams. So those guys are the guys that had to do all the running and stuff. Assistant director. Build a database. Cool. But yeah. Kind of sad to see it go, Assassin's Creed. I love Assassin's Creed. But of course, I'm recording this on the day of E3. The Ubisoft conference is tomorrow. So I'm recording this on a Sunday that's just gone. And we know that the next Assassin's Creed game is not out until next year. But I'm hoping we at least get like a reveal trailer, like they do the hype. You know the hype. Like they always put out hype for games. Like they give you a trailer for a trailer and that sort of stuff. I personally don't mind that. Like, I like getting hyped for games. I like that because I like the spectacle and all that sort of stuff, like the preparation before it. So I would like to see at least like a reveal trailer of the new Assassin's Creed, and then nothing until next E3. I'll be happy with that. I'll be perfectly happy with that. But I doubt it. But if so, that would be a bad time because I won't be able to talk about it because I won't be playing Assassin's Creed games. Talk about it in my podcast, I guess. And then we'll be doing an E3 video as well, out this Friday. A few release watchers. Maybe this Friday. Depends when this video's out. So I've got to upload last week's videos as well because I was busy with uni. I'm sorry. Uni? Well, technically I was. I did go to an open day. But I mean, busy with my college stuff. But I'm enjoying it. Right. So once this is finished, I need to record an extra episode of Fable. Fable. Good Fable. Burger. Burger. I've just edited that episode where I said Pidgey, so it's in my head. Oh dear. Right. I don't know how much is left. I suppose I should be saying thank yous and everything, but yeah, but thanks for watching Assassin's Creed Revelations. I do love a bit of Assassin's Creed. I don't know how many people watch the Assassin's Creed series. So obviously I know everyone has their personal favourites and stuff they don't watch, but that's fine. But if you've stuck around watching it, if you watched the pointing episodes, thank you, welcome. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you and welcome. I mean, like I said, Assassin's Creed 3 is the next one. It's going to be starting soon, but Bioshock 2 next. Back into Rapture to do all of the stuff. And then after that would be something else. Maybe another sequel of something I've already done. Maybe a request. Maybe a request that someone said already. Because I feel like I should do some, because I'm so plan heavy, I'm always ahead of games. So like when people say, oh, can you do this one? I'm like, kind of already planned a lot of my games already. But that one's a specific one where I want to do this one, but it's not. I don't think it's going to be released in time. So it might be different. In fact, E3 might have heard about it at E3. I'm not sure. But yeah, won't be very long at all. Because I think Bioshock 2 is quite a short game. Like, I don't think it'd be more than this. Like, this was what, 37, less than 40, I think. And I think Fable might be slightly more, maybe 50, 60, 50 probably. It's not a particularly long game. It always seems longer than it is. So it won't be long. Definitely before the end of the year, I think. Definitely before Assassin's Creed 3. But yeah, fantastic. The only thing about video games, the credits are always much longer than the film ones. So I always try and stick around. Well, I don't always stick around for the film credits. Like, if it's a cinema, then I don't. But if I've just watched it, then I do, because it's like, you know, there might be something at the end. Oh. But it's sad as well to think that this island, like, I don't think we ever see it again in Assassin's Creed 3. Assassin's Creed 3 and Assassin's Creed. So it's sad to think that you'll probably never come back here. And it's weird that it's like that's the same thing with like most other things as well. Like these things, to end, and it's like, most like that conversation. And it's just like, you know, how does it work? Why do these things have to end? That's part of life. The only constant thing is change. Oh. Bloody hell. The biggest production team I've ever seen. Must be busy at parties. Christmas time as well. Thought we'd finished. It's a bit weird as well because I literally had credits in the Lost Archive like 2 episodes ago as well. Those were quite long. What was that? It was like 15 minutes nearly. No, it must be about 5. Maybe I over-exaggerate. But I think we did everything. I'm not sure. I don't think we missed anything. We didn't do the whale stuff, but those whales are pointless. Like, you can't get all of them, and there's nothing there. Right, but I think this is it. We're getting the last little logos there then. So I'm going to say cheers for watching this Let's Play. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like I said, Assassin's Creed 3 soon, but Bioshock 2 next. So yes, so from all of us here at JD262 Industries, which is just me, unfortunately, I will say, Getty Images, they actually use some of that stuff as well. Oh my god, that's crazy. Fantastic. Right, yeah, but for me, just me, unfortunately, I will say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this adventure, and I'll see you in the next adventure, which is going to go under the water. Just trying to drag this out a little bit longer before it's the end. But that's that. Cheers for watching. See you in the next adventure, and I'll see you next time.